Is your purse spooky enough, but your strap is just not conjuring the forces of darkness? Then you found the right witch. Let's make one. In the name of Beelzebub, make sure all your materials are the same width. I'm using 1 inch. You'll need a tape measure, a roll of poly webbing, 2 clips, 1 adjustable slider, 2 lobster claw clasp swivels, a lighter, scissors, a sewing machine, and thread. Typically, purse straps are a boring 50 to 55 inches from end to end, but I'm conjuring 60 inches for this witch. Add about 2 inches to whatever length you choose to compensate for folding the poly webbing to sew in the hardware. Use the element of fire to singe the ends of the poly webbing to prevent fraying. This is the part that may have blocked you from this magic, but it's not as hard as you think. We're going to thread the poly webbing through the slider up and over the middle piece. We'll fold a 1/2 inch end of the poly webbing, then fold again over the slider to meet the inside poly webbing. Clamp that down with clips and then onto the sewing machine. This is my precious familiar. I chose black thread to hide in the depths of my bat poly webbing, and this is the needle I use, a Universal 80. I start with the straight stitch, then I add zigzag for extra security. Do any sigil pattern you desire to keep it secure. Then snip off the hanging thread. Okay, focus, you stitch witches. This is easy, but filming for vertical media has been a thorn in my side. Make sure the folded part of the poly webbing is facing down and keep it all straight to get to the other end. Then feed the lobster clasp into the webbing. Clasp side up. Shimmy that about halfway down until the ends can meet. We have enough going on in our twisted soles. Keep these straight. This end is going to feed into the slider. Notice the webbing fold facing the other webbing. We're going to go up and over. And this is what it should look like. And the slider magic is complete. Pull some of the webbing through the slider to make it easier to work with the last part. Again, making sure there is no twisting, slide your second lobster clasp facing up. 1/2 inch fold and bend over the clasp, secure with the clips, and back to the machine to do the same process. Clean up the threads and you're done. Congratulations, you are free from the shackles of those dead boring bag straps. If you're not a stitchy witch, feel free to shop the Sketchy Pumpkin for other designs and widths, and may your cauldron always be full.